In this video, I'm going to show how to do this nail design inspired by the Disney Pixar movie Brave. Merida is actually my favorite Disney princess. So, on my pinky finger, I have just a basic plaid design. On my ring finger, I have Merida's dress. On my middle finger, I have Queen Eleanor's dress. On my index finger, I have a bear cub. And on my thumb, I have an arrow target and an arrow. The polishes that I'm using for this design are Zoya's Jack, Zoya's Tabitha, I think, Zoya's Elena, Zoya's Air, and Zoya's Merida. I mean, I just had to use this one. I'm also using Sally Hansen's Limestone, Orly's in Full Plume, as well as Essie's Imported Bubbly, Forever Yummy, and Essie's Penny Talk. I'm going to do a very simple plaid design inspired by the plaid, basically just that's shown in the movie. And sometimes it's hard to find the right colors that when you're doing a nail art design that's inspired by, you know, a movie or a character, sometimes it's hard to find the exact colors that that person has or that that character has, you know, if that makes sense, because sometimes it's also very, very tricky to find a color that will look opaque enough over another color. But since I'm going for a softer plaid effect, then this is what I'm doing. Realized that I forgot a nail polish that I need, and this is Zoya's Chanel, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the nail that's inspired by Merida's dress, and I'm just gonna take this kind of like light, I kind of want to say like a, I don't really know what to even call this color, but it's just a very, very light color and I really like it. And I'm just going to fill in the V right here, and then I'm just going to overlap it very gently over the edge of the neckline of the dress, just to kind of add definition. Oh, I'm going to take the brown nail polish and I'm just going to create some simple little stripes like this, just to complete the look of her neckline. There we go. And just do a dot. And just do a bunch of dots, creating kind of like a bubble effect going across her waist, down, creating the detail work on her mother's dress. And then because the mother has kind of like a ring in the middle of everything, I'm just going to do like a really big dot of the gold I used for her dress, like the background, and just do a dot so it looks like there is a ring in the middle. The blue polish, the darker blue that I've been using to create kind of like the head of a bear cub that she turns, that her sisters, that her brothers, I should say, get turned into in the movie. Take the blue and create two ears, a lighter blue, and just do two eyeballs like so. Now I am going to work on the arrow target. I don't know exactly what the proper name for that is, so I'm just gonna say arrow target. It's probably not the proper name for it, but alright. I will say though that there are some that it is probably going to be a little bit easier to do this with the nail polish brush rather than like a detail brush or something, just because it's going to take you a lot longer. And when you are working with nail polish on top of nail polish, especially one that's maybe not as opaque, you want to make sure that you use thin coats And you want to make sure that you let things dry, because it's just going to cause you not only to have to wait like eons for your nails to dry, but it can cause your nails to smudge. So now I'm going to take my detail brush and just add 2 little legs to create the legs of the target. 2 rings in the center, like so, with a red dot, just to create a little bit of the detail that's on the target. We'll be honest when I say that trying to draw small details inside of a small detail is just a little iffy.